Welcome to Match of the EA, where legends, icons, rising stars collide. Tonight we've got a stacked lineup: Brazil's flair, the England women's XI with tactical bite, the elegance of France icons, and the ironclad Italy icons. 4 teams, 4 styles. Let's dive in. I'm joined today by Kylian Mbappé.
Bonjour.
Today we're looking at Brazil, and I'll be honest, this isn't just a team sheet, it's a footballing thesis. 3-5-2 formation, stacked midfield, and a front line that could make defenders retire mid-match.
Yeah, David, this setup is serious. Zico at cam with a 97 rating. That's not a playmaker, that's a conductor. You've got Cafu and Bruno Guimaraes sitting deep, both elite rated. The midfield's locked down tighter than my Instagram DMs.
Carlos is the anchor, but Ibanez at 91 might be the pressure point. If the opponent's smart, they'll test the channel.
True, but with Cafu screening in front, it's like having a second back line. Ronaldinho on the left, he's not just wide, he's wild. Creative, unpredictable, and he links up with Zico like them rehearsing this since 1982.
Up top is Pale and Richarlison. One's finesse, the other's fire. You've got movement, aggression, and both rated 96. That's not a strike partnership, it's a threat matrix.
And don't forget Alisson in goal, 93 rating, calm under pressure. He won't be busy if Brazil control possession, but if he's called on, he delivers.
So what's the tactical red Kylian? What are we expecting?
Short passing midfield overload and central penetration. They're not going wide, they're going surgical. If the opponent doesn't press early, Brazil will build bait and break them.
Final thought, any weak spots?
Ibanez is the obvious one. And maybe Jairzinho solid at 93, but not as dominant as the rest. If the opponent is smart, they'll isolate those two. But honestly, Brazil's shape is so tight, it's like trying to find a leak in a submarine.
There you have it. Brazil's not just ready, they're rehearsed. Stay tuned, kickoff's coming up next.
And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Dembele, could be, and it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be. Encouraging move from Mad Lads. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Well, not cleared away completely. Can he finish? And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now. Jairzinho. And there it...
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly.
Superb chance. Oh, a goalkeeper inspired.
Yeah, that's a great save. Really good reaction from the keeper.
Welcome back. Brazil 4, Manchester FC 1, and let's be honest, it could have been worse if the opponent hadn't quit after 21 minutes. Kylian, what did we just witness?
David, that wasn't a match, it was a masterclass. Brazil had 69% possession, 92% pass accuracy, and 83% shot accuracy. Let's not just control his choreography.
They conceded early to Dembele, but then came the blitz Richarlison, Zico, Pele, Jairzinho. 3 goals in 10 minutes. That's not a comeback, it's a collapse.
And look at the finishing. All 6 shots came from inside the box. No finesse, no power shots, just clean, direct execution. It's like they had a GPS for the far post.
Tactically, it was a 3-5-2. Zico at cam pulling strings, Cafu and Bruno locking down midfield, and Ronaldinho adding flair on the left. That triangle between Zico, Pele and Richarlison, unstoppable.
Exactly. And defensively, minimal tackles, 2 interceptions, 0 fouls. Brazil didn't defend with desperation, they defended with design.
Ratings-wise, Zico led with a 9.6, Richarlison right behind at 9.5, and Pele with 8.7. That front line didn't just score, they orchestrated.
And don't sleep on Ronaldinho or Jairzinho. 1 assist, 1 goal, and constant movement. They weren't just supporting, they were stretching the pitch.
So what's the takeaway here?
Brazil played like a team Ross for a final. Possession, precision, and pressure. And when the opponent quit, there wasn't rage, it was resignation.
There you have it. Brazil didn't just win, they wrote the script. Our next match involves the England Women XI, and let me tell you, this isn't just a lineup, it's a blueprint. 4-2-1-3 formation, stacked midfield, and wing play that could tear open any defense.
Absolutely, David. You've got Georgia Stanway sitting at a 99 rating. That's not a midfielder, that's midfield control in human form. Pair with Kira Walsh at 95, and you've got a double pivot that's basically a firewall.
Then there's Maya Lotisia at cam 96 rated, linking everything together. She's the creative spark, the connector, the one who turns possession into pressure.
And look at the back line, Williamson and Robin Moy at centre back, both mid-90s. Bronze and Scott on the flanks. It's not just solid, it's mobile. They can defend and contribute to the attack.
Up front, it's a triple threat. Lauren James and Beth Med on the wings, both 6 rated, and Kelly Smith leading the line. She's slightly lower at 93, but still lethal.
James and Mead, that's like strapping jet engines to your flanks. They'll stretch the pitch, isolate defenders, and feed Smith in the box.
Tactically, it's short passing, high chemistry, and central penetration. England aren't just looking to keep the ball, they're looking to carve through you.
And defensively, balanced, they won't overcommit, but they'll press when it matters. It's control with teeth.
Any weak spots?
Mary Earps in goal, 86 rated. Solid, but if the opponent gets through, she'll need to be sharp. And Alex Scott at 88 might be the pressure point if the opponent targets the left.
There you have it. England Women XI, technically gifted, tactically tuned, and ready to dominate. Stay with us, kickoff's coming up next.
Delighted to be joined by Sue Smith for commentary, and everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. Sue, what can we expect from the game then?
Cheers, Guy. Well,
And a cross that could be dangerous. And this could be. It's a 3-goal lead, and the win almost guaranteed. Can he finish? And another! 4 to the good now. Any ideas of this being a contest? Sure. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. Delivered to the front stick. And the keeper has done really well to keep the header out. Another goal. And the sort of day supporters dream of and will... Well, it's one of the golden rules of goalkeeping. If you can't hold it, make sure you get it properly away. And that wasn't the... Hazard. Fantastic looking ball. They've got another, and he's got another. 2 for the game. It's in, they've scored, and you have to credit them for keeping going at least. Oh, crucial tackle to deal with the danger. It's in, and of course it... Oh, that's not properly away. And Sue, your thoughts?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
Welcome back. So England women XI, they had the ball, they had the shape, but they didn't have the scoreboard. Kylian, 10 goals conceded. Where do we even start?
We start with the scoreboard, David, because it didn't blank. Ronaldo with 4, Hazard with 2, Gervinho rolling back the years. It was a masterclass in finishing. England had 54% possession, but possession doesn't win matches, penetration does.
And they didn't have much of that. 6 shots total, only 2 on target. Beth Mead's goal in the 76th minute was a bright spot, a clean finish from inside the box. But the rest? No finesse, no headers, no set-piece threat. Just speculative efforts.
Exactly. Their XG was 0.6. That's not just low, it's whispering. Meanwhile, the opponent posted a 7.1 XG. That's a flood. England's midfield trio Stanway, Walsh, Laetitia did their job recycling possession. But only 6 key passes? That's like building a highway and forgetting the exit ramps.
Well said. And defensively it was passive. Tackle success rate, 36%. 0 blocks. 0 clearances. 0 sliding tackles. They were breached through the middle, around the flanks, everywhere. Mary Earps faced a firing squad and walked away with a 4.6 rating.
Stanway deserves credit though, 8.0 rating, fought hard in midfield. Wabenmoy held the line as best she could, but when you're beaten 6 times in duels, don't press high, you're playing defense with a velvet glove.
Let's talk structure. England had it. They passed with discipline, 88% accuracy. But the distribution was narrow, heavy central play, minimal wing penetration, only 3 breakaway attempts. It's like they built a fortress and forgot to open the gates.
And that's the lesson. Possession is a tool, not a trophy. You can dominate the ball, but if you don't stretch the pitch or threaten the box, you're just rehearsing.
Final thoughts.
Mead found the net, the rest found a lesson. England women X I showed heart, but football punishes hesitation. Next time they'll need more bite, more wit, and a lot more ruthlessness.
Couldn't agree more. For our next match, we have France Icons. Stay tuned. All right, folks, before we dive into the next match breakdown, we've got a bit of news from the studio. For the next few fixtures, we're bringing in a new voice, someone who knows a thing or two about gegenpressing, grinning and winning. Joining us for the next few matches is none other than Jurgen Klopp, tactical mastermind, sideline showman, and now our newest pundit. Jurgen, welcome to the madness.
Thanks, David. I've watched the show. It's brilliant. But now I'm here to add a bit of heavy metal football to the analysis.
Just don't break the desk when you get excited. We're breaking down the France Icon squad, a lineup stacked with history, chemistry, and a whole lot of swagger.
David, I've seen some good squads. This one. It's like someone built a football museum and gave it legs. Zidane, Henry, Makalele, it's not just icons, it's infrastructure.
They're lining up in a 3-4-2-1. Short passing, build-up, balanced defensive approach. It's compact, it's fluid, and it's built for midfield control.
3 at the back means they trust their centre-backs. And with Blanc at 99, why wouldn't you? He's the general. Thuram and Desailly flank him, both rated 92. That's power, positioning, and presence.
And behind them, Maitland in goal. Solid 89 rating. Not flashy, but reliable. He'll sweep when needed and hold the line.
Now the midfield, this is where it gets spicy. Makalele at 97 is the anchor. He doesn't just break up play, he erases it. Next to him, Pettit at 81. Well, let's just say he's the mortar between the bricks.
Wide support comes from Diaby on the right, 95, and Ribery on the left, 93. Diaby brings pace and penetration. Ribery, he's got that unpredictable flair. Both can stretch the pitch and feed the front line.
Then you've got the double cam setup, Vieira at 97 and Zidane at 90. Vieira drives. Zidane dances. It's power and poetry. They'll overload the middle link with Henry and pull defenders out of shape.
Speaking of Henry, he's the lone striker, rated 95. He doesn't need a partner. He needs space, and this formation gives it to him.
This team's strength is its spine, Blanc, Makalele, Vieira, Zidane, Henry. All 90. That's control, creativity, and clinical finishing.
But there are risks. No fullbacks means they're exposed on the wings. And Petit's 81 rating, he'll need to punch above his weight to keep transitions clean.
True. But if they keep the ball, they control the game. Short passing suits their technical profile. It's chess, not checkers.
So, Jurgen, what's your verdict?
If they play to their strengths, it's domination. If they lose shape, it's chaos. But with Zidane pulling strings and Henry finishing moves, I'd bet on brilliance.
There you have it. France Icons built like a fortress, dressed like a symphony. Stay tuned for kickoff.
Hello everyone, great to have you with us. This is the scene here at the Stadium of Light. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And with kickoff just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Rangers. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Pele! And there it is! Another goal, and surely there's no way back from this now. Pele. Pele's pass, a good one. Ginola is in here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. He's in with a chance. Oh, there it is! It's one. Able to skip past his man. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Well, he's certainly not alone. In it goes! He's made it up. Half-time here at the Stadium of Light. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! It should be! And there is the goal! He's found it! Chance here! A goal! How about that? He's put it away to...
Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Pele! And there it is! Another goal, and surely there's no way back from this now. Pele. Pele's pass, a good one. Ginola is in here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. He's in with a chance. Oh, there it is! It's one! Able to skip past his man. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Well, he's certainly not alone. In it goes! He's made it a... And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! It should be! And there is the goal! He's found it! Chance here! A goal! How about that? He's put it away to...
Welcome back. Jurgen, 1 to 13 on the board. How do you even begin to describe that?
It was a brutal lesson, David. Red Faction turned this into a clinic. Clinical finishing, relentless transition, and France Icons just couldn't cope.
Let's start with the basics. France Icons won Red Faction 13. Only highlight was Moussa Diaby's strike in the 29th minute. That goal was like a brief oasis in a desert of dominance.
Exactly. Diaby showed quality, nice finish under the bar, but after that it was wave after wave of Red Faction. Once they settled, there was no stopping them.
France Icons held 45% of the ball. On paper, that's respectable. But it was almost entirely sideways and backwards.
Right, they recycled in their half and midfield safe passes, but zero threat progression. Only one spike on the threat graph, the Diaby goal, no uphill drives, no sustained pressure.
They did force a few turnovers high on the right, courtesy of Diaby and Vieira's pressing.
True flashes of aggression, but those wins never turned into counter-attacks, possession without purpose.
3 shots, 3 on target, a perfect accuracy rate, but only 3.
That's the problem. You can't win on accuracy alone. It was a low-risk attack, no headers, volleys, chips, just basic grounders. And one was even saved from point-blank range.
That save chance could have given them belief. Instead, it felt like the only moment they truly threatened. 170 passes at 86% completion, impressive numbers, but a creative drought. Only 6 key passes, 2 wing entries.
Makele ran the show, Blanc to Makele to Zidane, but it was predictable. No through balls, no lobs. Left side link-ups with Ribery looked better, but Diaby on the right was isolated.
Henry and the wide players were just starving for service. Defensively, France Icons made 25 actions, standing tackles, interceptions, but only a 36% tackle success rate.
They sat deep, read passes well with 10 interceptions, but offered no resistance in the air, only one aerial duel won. Red Faction breezed through 17 line breaks.
Interceptions are great, but you need to press higher and win duels to stop those runners. Despite the scoreline, there were a few bright sparks. Patrick Vieira, 7.2. The only assist, Lively and Lam Moussa Diaby, 6.1. That goal and incisive dribbles. Claude Makele, 6.9, metronome in midfield if unsupported.
They showed heart, but heart only goes so far when you're overrun in every phase.
So what's the blueprint moving forward?
1. Verticality, mixing through balls and wing overlaps to unbalanced defenses. 2. Midfield pressure, stagger pivots, use one to press and one to distribute, turn interceptions into instant counters. 3. Duel intensity, work on standing and sliding tackles, plus aerial timing to cut out crosses.
And don't forget creativity. They need a second playmaker to relieve Zidane and Vieira.
Exactly. Possession must become a weapon, not a shield.
Jurgen, thanks for your insights. France Icons have plenty to work on, but with the right tweaks, they can turn retention into real threat.
It'll be a journey, David, but even the toughest defeats teach the best lessons.
Well, that was a tough outing for France Icons, but football's full of stories, and the next one's just as intriguing. Up next, we turn our attention to the Italy Icons. Different squad, different style. Let's see if they brought the flair or folded under pressure. Welcome back to Match of the EA. Tonight we shine the spotlight on the Italy Icons, an assembly of legends lining up in a 3-5-2 hybrid. Jurgen, this isn't your average Icon squad, it's a tactical statement.
Absolutely, David. When you've got Maldini, Baresi and Cannavaro anchoring your spine, you're already halfway there. Let's walk through the starting XI.
In goal, it's Gianluigi Donnarumma, 90 as a sweeper keeper, reliable under pressure and keen to launch short build-ups.
In front of him, a back three of Paolo Maldini, 98, world-class positioning and leadership, the highest-rated legend in the squad. Fabio Cannavaro, 91, explosive in duels, reads the game like a chess grandmaster. Alessandro Nesta, 90, composed cover on the right, superb in recovery and interceptions.
Gianluca Zambrotta, 93, slots in as an attacking wing-back on the right. His rating tells you he can overlap and track back all game. On the left, they rely on Maldini tucking in to keep the shape. The midfield three combines grit and vision. Claudio Marchisio, 92, box-to-box dino, balances energy with precise distribution. Franco Berchi, name-playing playmaker shielding. That back three, elite tight on the ball. Gianluigi Buffon, 91, a curious inclusion, a CM. Symbolic or chemistry cue, but you'd ideally slot in a true ball winner here.
Marchisio and Baresi will dominate the short pass cycles. Buffon's tempo setting might be more conceptual than tactical, but the rating's there if you need him pressing.
Up front, two maestros in the hole. Roberto, 94, the divine ponytail threading passes between the lines. Alessandro Del Piero, 92, roaming creator, drifts wide or central to overload.
With ratings of 94 and 92, they're the factory of chance creation. Expect 1-2s, feints, and perfectly weighted through balls.
Leading the line is Gianluca Vialli, 97, a true target man, rated 97, for finishing and hold-up play. He'll occupy centre-backs and lay off for the runners.
Vialli's movement forces defenders to choose, step out and leave a lane, or sit tight and risk getting beaten in the air. He's your focal point.
Build-up will flow through Baresi and Marchisio, short passes to the cams, then vertical service into Vialli. Zambrotta provides width, Maldini and Nesta lock down the flanks.
Defensively compact, they'll invite and pounce, interceptions from Baresi, urgent pressing from Marchisio, then instant counters via Baggio and Del Piero.
Strengths, near impenetrable back three, 98, 91, 90. Creative spark from two alike cams, 94, 92. Top tier striker, 97. And full chemistry, 33/33.
Kvic's Buffonat CM is unconventional, may need a true destroyer. Left side width depends on Maldini stepping out of position. No additional creator deep if cams get marked.
Jurgen, final word, what must Italy icons get right to impose their style?
They need to stay patient in build-up, maintain shape on the left, and exploit those overloads from Baggio and Del Piero. If they do, that 3-5-2 will feel like poetry in motion.
That's the Italy Icons, a museum of movement ready to paint the pitch blue. Stay tuned for kick-off.
Hello to you from the always atmospheric Stadium of Light. I'm Guy Mowbray. Alongside me is the former England striker Sue Smith. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. Sue, what are we going to get from this one?
Cheers, Guy. Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating...
Now, what can they do from here? He's in here. And there's the equaliser. It's all square again. It's got to be. Oh, they've scored again. The game had only just restarted after the last one. Baresi. He's done well to get past his marker. A goal from the substitute, and the change that was made has made a change.